My name is Andrea Schneiker, and I'm a state-certified ecotrophologist, in other words, a nutritional scientist, and I've been working in a test kitchen since 2010. I love cooking, baking, and dealing with food, so the test kitchen is the perfect place for me to work. The test kitchen is located at the company's headquarters in Bielefeld. We're inside a big building with beautiful glass windows. This allows visitor groups to watch us up close while we are working. This means that they can see for themselves how closely we scrutinize all Dr. Oetker products in our test kitchen. We also develop lots of recipes of our own for all manner of occasions all year long. This might be for Easter brunch, a summer party, or even a Christmas baking session. And you should know that we love sharing our expertise with our consumers in the cooking and baking courses that we offer in our seminar kitchen. No baking mixes, recipes, or pizzas are allowed to go any further than our test kitchen without our famous promise of reliability. This means that when we place preparation instructions on the back of a baking mix, a dessert powder, or a pizza, we promise that our product will turn out exactly the way our customers expect it to. This is why we do so many tests. And when consumers bake our cakes or pizzas the way that we describe on the back of the package, we really can guarantee that they will love the finished product. This means that their cakes and pizzas will be a real treat. To ensure that frozen pizzas turn out great regardless of the type of oven a consumer might have in their kitchen, we create the ideal set of preparation instructions in our test kitchen. And we conduct extensive series of tests with a view of optimizing these preparation instructions. These test series are primarily done for new products because, of course, we have to put every new item through its paces. It's also the case, though, that we review pizzas that are already a part of our product range, i.e. products that consumers are already able to purchase. After all, there is always a chance that an ingredient has been changed or that the pizza base has been modified, so we test these things at regular interviews. We use a lot of different ovens for our test series, so the first thing I have to do is preheat them. In fact, we've got about 50 ovens in our test kitchen, from traditional models to brand new high-tech ovens. For the Ristorante mozzarella, I heat the oven to 220 degrees for top and bottom heat. The pizza is then removed from the freezer. After this, we take it out of its packaging and naturally the shrink wrap as well, because we don't need this for the baking process. All of our pizzas have a special seam running through the shrink wrap on the bottom. I can open the wrap easily here by placing my fingers along the seam and pulling the shrink wrap apart. After this, I bake the pizza for the length of time indicated on the package. To start with, I opt for a shorter baking time. For example, if the baking time for the Ristorante mozzarella says 10 to 12 minutes, I'll begin by setting the timer to 10 minutes. Once these 10 minutes are up, I look inside the oven. I simply have to see whether or not the pizza has browned the way we want it to. If this isn't the case yet, I just reset the timer. The first thing I do after this is to measure the temperature. To do this, I circle the thermometer over the top of the pizza and determine whether or not we have a surface temperature of about 65 degrees. Once that temperature has been reached, I cut the pizza up into 8 slices. The next thing that I do is determine whether the bottom of the pizza base has also browned to the desired degree. And now comes the best part, tasting the pizza. This means that I get to take a bite and evaluate the pizza base. And once I have finished the things I need to do, I enter the results into the laptop. This is where we store the certification lists into which we enter all the results. Once I have finished the tests, I invite my colleagues from research and development and from marketing. Then I repeat the baking process for the pizzas, and we all evaluate them together. This means that we examine them, rate them, and then work together to compose the preparation instructions that will be printed on the back of the packaging. And if people follow the preparation instructions that are developed in the test kitchen, everything's sure to turn out just right. If there are problems, however, everyone in our consumer service team will be happy to be of assistance. My name is Martina Glosserbach, and I've been working in consumer service for 20 years now. I am a trained pastry chef and ecotrophologist. I love working in consumer service because the focus is on direct contact with customers. This means that we are able to help and advise them whenever they need it. We get all manner of inquiries and, of course, all kinds of customers, and that is a whole lot of fun. Consumer Service works very closely with the test kitchen, which is great because it means we can really coordinate what we do. We even get trained by the test kitchen. The experts themselves introduce us to all the new products, and all my colleagues and I actually get to try out all the products ourselves. In other words, we can prepare them ourselves, which means that if there are difficulties, we are in a good position to share experiences with colleagues and provide good advice. Every year, we receive more than 100,000 inquiries from customers through many different channels. This could be digitally, such as by email or chats, or through social media. But it's also still possible to contact us the old-fashioned way, by phone. We've got a toll-free service hotline, and naturally some people write us letters. When you get down to it, there's not a lot that can go wrong when preparing a frozen pizza. The instructions were developed in the test kitchen, and that means they really are guaranteed to succeed. And if someone should set the wrong temperature or maybe use the wrong rack in their oven, it's possible that the pizza might not turn out absolutely perfect. We pretty much deal with any concerns that our consumers or customers have, no matter what they might be, and we're happy to offer recipe and product advice. It doesn't matter if it's about our products or about traditional recipes using our baking items. We receive very many questions regarding nutrition. Sometimes these concern intolerances, or people want to find out where particular ingredients come from. And of course, lots of people ask about the nutritional values. And if there are complaints, we take down their package details so that we can pass them on and investigate the matter. Naturally, we're particularly delighted when people contact us to thank us and tell us how much they love our products. And this happens quite a lot. We get customers contacting us to tell us that everything worked well. Whenever anyone asks me what my favorite pizza is, I tell them that it is absolutely the Ristorante Pizza Vegetale. It always tastes great. And if someone wants to know which pizza I have a weakness for, no question, it's the La Mia Grande Margherita.